Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. I hope you guys are all having a good week. My week's been pretty cool. If you've been following along, the I Ask Idle thing is going great, and I do want to thank everybody that chats along and stuff during that. It's fun to see what you guys say. I mean, there's a few people that get on there that are obviously just keyboard warriors, but for the most part, you guys are all really cool, and I love seeing the chats. So bear with me. Super tired today. I've been fishing all day with Rick. Rick, what's up, Rick? And got some cool stuff for footage. So I will have a really good fishing video coming out for Wednesday. So I'm excited to finally get you guys back on board with the fishing stuff. Hey there, Richard. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Lisa. I want to thank you guys again, Lisa and Rick for coming out this week to I Ask Idle. It was really great having you guys there. So thank you very much. Hey there, Benny. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you very much. Don, I'm actually happy you're on tonight because you're gonna go crazy, man. I'm gonna actually have a Cisco video coming up on Wednesday. So I caught my very first. I've caught small Cisco's in the past in my life, but never since I started the channel. I've never got into Cisco's, and today I did. I got a master angler Cisco today. I lost a couple. I lost a couple yesterday. The video footage is going to be great, especially the underwater footage of all the fish coming in. I also caught a really big steelhead today too. So yeah, Wednesday's video is going to be excellent. Apologize for my throat too. I've been practicing between practicing singing and being out in the cold today. Lisa says, "Hey Jammers, hey Jammers, you smiling Jammers?" Uncle Rick says hi too. Uncle Rick says hi too, Dammers. Hey Charles, how you doing tonight? Hey Dale, that's awesome, man. I really want to get down there. I mean, honestly, even the small ones, I love catching them. If you ask me, it's like catching a big perch. I mean, obviously you can't keep them, but they're fun. I could sit there and catch those shorts all day and be happy. She is. It's funny you say that. I'll have to. I don't know if I mentioned that on my live. Um, I can feel a scab right there, but yeah, she's got a scab right there, but it seems all healed to me. It's healed up, so. But yeah, I wanted to tell you guys, I might as well tell you now what happened earlier this week when I was out trying to fish. Gemma, and I don't know how, I'm guessing one of the kittens did it, but somehow she got one of my vintage lures. The front hook was in her stomach, one of them was even in her nipple. All three of the trebles on the front and the three on the back were in her leg. So thank God she's doing good now. She's been, she didn't want to leave my side after that happened. She was so scared, but she's been doing good lately. So, hey there, Corey. Heck yeah, man. Very nice. That's cool. They are so much fun. You'll enjoy it, Don. Especially the underwater footage, man. I got some incredible footage of the Cisco's. I mean, it was really something. Good evening, Mark. How you doing, brother? Hey there, Joe. How you doing? Good evening. Hey there, Scott. Tore up the pike. There you go. I haven't been pike fishing in a bit. I mean, I've tried. I always have tip ups out, but honestly, I mean, we're in the midwinter bite right now anyway, guys. Things are just going to get hard. It's just how it is this time of year. Normally not so much because the past few years this is still kind of first ice time, but we've had ice on for a while now, so the fish are starting to lose oxygen and slow down. But hey, Jim, how you doing tonight, buddy? No, I haven't been to Saginaw yet, Richard. I was gonna go tomorrow, but now one of the guys that dropped off 12 deer heads to me earlier, he's coming to pick them all up tomorrow, so I got to stick around. But hey, there you go. There you go, Don. Yeah, I like I said, I've never the Cisco I caught today was 20 inches. Before that, I think the biggest one I'd caught was maybe 12. And I'll tell you, the 20-inch Cisco to me fought just as hard as the steelhead. I mean, it's insane how much they fight. So, hey there, Daniel. Happy Sunday to you too, buddy. If you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. It does help the channel, even though it seems silly. On plastics, Don. Both days and the both 2 days I've caught them on plastics. So today I used the DMR. Yesterday I believe I had a frogman on, but yeah, 20 inches is yeah a good one for sure. So that's actually, I mean, they have to be 20 to be master angler, so it's not the biggest, but that's fine with me because I got a master angler now. So yeah, fish are biting. They're gonna bite on the Saginaw probably right through the season, just because that ice it's been coming and going so much. Those fish haven't been stuck under the ice that long, but it should be good. I'm gonna try and get down there. If not, I want to get down there this week, but idle's going to be really tough this week, guys. So I'm gonna be trying to practice and stuff this week and get things straightened out. So my weekend was pretty good, Hon. How about yours? Thank you, thank you. I'm not gonna smoke them actually, especially this time of year. It'd be hard to get the smoker going and stuff. I'm gonna fry them up tomorrow. I do love them fried just as much too. So Lisa, it's funny you asked that because I've had it planned since day one to do, because this week, I haven't said it yet. This week, guys, is Bruno Mars week for all of us males in the singing competition. So we all have to pick a song from Bruno Mars. I was excited. I had it planned to do the Lazy song. If you've never heard it, it's a fun song. But, sitting here thinking it over, the judges said they want to see us get out of our comfort zone. So I don't think I should do a song that I'm comfortable with, like the Lazy song. I think I'm gonna try to push to do something a little more. Which, if you guys have ever listened to Bruno Mars, he's high pitched. It can be tough, but I think I'm gonna try, Lisa, to learn 24 karat is what I'm gonna work on this week. Because with that one, at least I can get fun with the crowd. So that's what I'm thinking, though. I'm gonna work on 24 karat. I got the Lazy song in my back pocket. So thanks, Richard. Pickling them. I've never pickled anything in my life, man. My mom used to, and I did. It was cool that she pickled things for me, but I don't know. I don't even have the stuff for that. Hey there, Ian. How you doing? Good evening. Hey there, Jack. What's happening? If you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you. Hey, there you go. That'll be fun, Don. That sounds like a blast. Yep. I don't know if Richard Bray's on yet. I'll have to ask how he's doing down there. I know he's still down there in Florida, so but yeah, if you like I said, if you guys have ever heard Bruno Mars, 24 karat, it's a fun song. It's something I can really work the crowd with. But God, it's a tough one. And then Jen actually commented or messaged me a little bit ago mentioning Uptown Funk, which again, that's another fun one. But God, the lyrics get pretty high on that. I got to work on that. I'm not. I'm made for country. I'm made for some rock, but some of that high pop stuff's tough for me. Hey there, Josh. I'm doing good, buddy. How are you? I had a good day today. I got me a Master Angler Cisco, and I got a big old steelhead. I think 24 inches, I believe it was for the steely, which 4 pound test on an ice rod. You really can't beat that. It's a lot of fun. So, like I said, I'm really excited to put that video out for you guys, especially because I've been on like a stalemate lately. I've been so busy with Idol between the practices and doing the singing that I haven't had much time to get out and film. So, yeah, today and yesterday I filmed, and I got to go through. I have hundreds of files I have to go through, guys. There was a lot of stuff going on. I seen a big coho yesterday. The Steelies, the Ciscos. I mean, I've got some cool footage. In fact, today Rick was with me today when I got the steelhead and the Cisco, and the steelhead. I've never had one so ferocious. He come in, he kept missing it. I was using a little bitty Widowmaker shrimp tungsten with a little DMR plastic, and that steelhead hit that lure probably 15, 20 times. You'll see it in the video. Just never got the hook, and then all of a sudden it got it and it was on. So it's a lot of fun. Thank you, William. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, 24 inches. That's what I thought. That's a good steelhead, especially through the ice. Nope, Lake Huron side, Jeremy. You got her. Yep. the gassy Cisco. They are pretty stinky. I love catching them, but and eating them. But we were in, I don't know, I'd say about 15 feet of water. What I love about Lake Huron, you get out there on Lake Huron, it's pretty clear. Hey Barry, how you doing tonight? No, thank you, Benny. I appreciate that. It's definitely not easy. It takes, when I get files as much as I've got from today between the underwater footage and the regular GoPros, it'll take me an entire day of editing to get you guys a video out. And on top of that, between that and practicing these songs before every Friday, this is the fourth week of Iosco Idols. So it only goes for 6 weeks. So I've made it through the entire, half of it, and I feel pretty good about where I'm at right now. I honestly, I feel like I'm probably going to get kicked off this week. I'm not feeling confident about it, mostly because of the high pitched songs, but I'm going to at least try. That's all I can do. Plus, the people that are left in the competition are all really good. So we'll see what's going on. But hey, John, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, it's shallow. I mean, this time of year, though, just like anything, like the Browns and Steelhead and all that, they move in. I've been doing good, John. I've been doing good. I hope you are too, man. Yeah, I don't know if you've been following the channel at all, but I've been doing the Iosco Idol up here, which is a singing competition they do every year for 6 weeks this year. The winner gets $2,000. Second place is 500, and third is 250. I've already invested money in it as far as like getting my outfits and stuff. And what sucks is, like I said, I don't think if I make it to the top six, I'll be happy, but I don't think I'm going to get that far. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is going to be my week to get booted, but we shall see. But if I do, at least I tried. I know I'm a good singer, so that's all that matters. But thanks, Richard. Oh, it's your basement band. That's cool. Honestly, I want to be in my own country. Either do it on my own country or in a country band one day. I love singing country music. I wish, Richard. I really don't see that happening, but oh, Jack, are you the one that was making the AI videos of me? Yeah, I really don't see it happening, no, dude. As far as I'm concerned, like I said, I feel like the rest of the singers are all up there, but if I had to choose, I would say that Kira, Daniel, and probably Helen, they're probably going to win. So, I mean, Kira definitely has stage presence. You cannot beat her stage presence. Daniel, I mean, he can do anything with his voice, and Helen's just got a beautiful voice too. So, I'm going to be honest, Jack. I did not like them, mostly because I don't get along with the guy you're adding me with. And it was all, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad you're having fun with it, but no, I did not like them though. But yeah, I'm sure gonna try, Richard. That's all I can do. Like I said, if the final six is making it to literally the finals. If I get in the six, then I'll be on the last day. If I do that, I'm gonna be happy. So I'm not gonna name names. You know who it is. If we're talking about the same channel, but yeah, it's getting tougher. Plus, every week you got to figure the judges get tougher. They break down on smaller things even. Like last week, I mean, all it took, if you miss a line, miss a lyric or something like that, they're gonna hit you. If you are off, key a little bit. I mean, every week they're gonna pinch a little more, which is understandable because it's their job. They gotta boot people off each week, which is hard. I can't imagine being a judge. I don't think I could ever do that. Not for that kind of thing, especially when you've got so many people in there that are just talented. I mean, it amazes me. Even being a part of it, it's fun just to see how well these other people do. It's truly something to see. And like I said, I'm happy that I got this far. I'm happy that I got into it and was able to at least run along with these people for a bit. But yeah, like I said, if you watched last week's Idol, you'll see that it was funny. The one judge, I was just messing around, but he said something about he didn't think I'd be able to do Bruno because it's kind of out of my comfort zone. Um, but he said that he didn't think I could do Bruno Mars, and I said you'll just wait and see. So well, I appreciate that, Jack. Thank you. No, it's just I'm going to be honest with you. When I started the channel, he reached out and offered me to pay money to buy subscribers. And if you ask me, that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard of in my life. And it's sad. It makes me angry that people are able to go out there and just, if you got money, you can buy subscribers. Every one of my subscribers I have earned. Each and every one of you I appreciate. I don't have bots. I don't have fake people on here. The fact that I was even offered to pay to have a bunch of fake subscribers added just makes me sick. So I don't know. I lost all respect right then and there. Yeah, I work for my channel. That's all I can say. Some people can cheat the system like that, and obviously it works for some people, but I won't be that way. I'm going to be honest. Every time one of you subscribes and I get even one a day, if I see it jump up, I am super proud. And I couldn't do any of this without you guys. Like you guys, all of you mean the world to me. It's been a struggle. It's been a climb for me. I've been doing it for like 7 years, but the fact that I still gain some each and every day, it makes me so happy. So that's all I got to say though, man. That's all I got to say. But I appreciate you. I appreciate your kind words, Jack. Thank you. Hey, I'm glad you like that fishing stuff, man. Thank you. Make sure you let me know how you do too. Like I said, I'll do another giveaway next week. This week, I actually almost didn't get on because our internet was out again this time before I got on, but luckily it got on right before. So yeah, I didn't have time to put things together. But exactly, Barry. Yep, integrity. Hey, Max, how you doing, brother? Oh man, it's well thank you. Thank you for watching. I haven't had time yet to put together the video. I'm definitely just like last week and the week before, I'm gonna break that video down. It takes a while because I have to download it off of YouTube and then I have to break it all into pieces, cut little pieces out. So yeah, I'm gonna make a straight up singing video again out of that video. That way, those of you that don't want to watch through all the, you know, 10-minute breaks and stuff like that, you'll be able to just watch straight through. So, thank you, Jack. Thank you. You get it, man. You get it. Yeah, and it just I don't know. It gets under my skin to be honest, dude. And it's not just him. There's a lot of people out there doing that nowadays, and I mean it's amazing to me too that some people can do one dumb thing in their life that seems to take off on the internet, and that's all it takes for them to gain ahead, And there's people like me that get out and actually work our butts off and sacrifice a lot of life to do this stuff. So, but I couldn't be happier with what I do. So, hey, June, how you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, dude, it's come a long way, and I appreciate you. I remember that. Yep. When I was pushing so hard I mean, even 1,000. When I was trying to hit that 1,000 sub mark, because that's where you have to be to start getting any money. You have to hit 1,000 subs. I think it's like 100,000 view hours in a month or something like that. Something crazy, but I managed it, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. The help of you sharing, the help of you telling family, friends, stuff like that. It helps, and like I said, I just noticed 2 days ago that I broke 11,100. So I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Let's see if we can hit 12,000. Hey, what's up? How you doing tonight, buddy? You been out ice fishing? I I know, Bob, and that honestly, I think that's what's blown me away the most is the fact that they have not been critiquing me. Like I feel that puts me on a whole nother level when they don't do that. The only critique I had this week that meant so much to me, and I get it, is the female judge Katie. She mentioned that when I'm up there on stage, I don't look scared, but I look almost in shock that people are actually enjoying me. And it's true. My entire life, I've never thought much of myself. I still have a hard time. I really don't. It's just how I am. And when somebody, when like the crowd shows me love and stuff like that, it's almost hard to fathom. But It's a great feeling. So I get it, Katie. I know exactly where she was at with what she said there, and I'm working on it. I need to work on my stage presence and things like that. But this week, like I said, Bruno Mars is not an easy person to do. So it's gonna be tough. But I got all I can do is try. So hey, Spectre, how you doing? Good evening. Well, that makes me happy. That makes me happy, Logamo. I'm glad, and I wish I could get some burbot through the ice. That's something I'm still trying to crush. But if you guys missed it, I see there's 54 of you now. Thank you. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. But I have a really cool video coming out this week. It's a first time for me ever through the ice, especially for a video. Is catching Cisco. I caught a really nice Cisco today. I caught a big steelhead. I lost a couple Cisco today and yesterday. The videos are going to be great. Rick was with me, and he filmed the he was able to film the steelhead fighting under the ice. It's going to be a really cool video. See, we don't have much, Benny. We don't. I don't know if it's because all the crazy winds we had or what, but we don't have much snow on the ice. So that is funny, Aiden. That is funny. Thank you. No, I wouldn't. I mean, sometimes I do get frustrated if I see like groups of people showing up at my spots all of a sudden, but I mean, it's on me. Sometimes I accidentally give away places, but normally when I run into a person fishing in my spot that watches the channel, I'm happy to say hi and get to know you. So, thank you, Aiden. Hey, Mike, how you doing, brother? Oh, I bet, Max. I bet we got over 20 inches on Venetin. Like me and Rick were only on about, I don't know, maybe 12 today, but most places have a lot of ice. Hey there, Bill. I don't know yet, Mike. I got to pick. I was going to do the lazy song, but I feel like the judges are going to say that I didn't get out of my comfort zone for that one because let's be honest, that's probably I do really good with it, but that's probably the easiest Bruno out there. Uptown Funk, I just don't know. I that God, what's the lyric? There's a lyric that's said over and over and over and over, and that part drives me nuts. It gets frustrating to even sing it. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do 24 karat, so I'm gonna start practicing that probably tonight while I work on a deer. But yep, Bruno week, Max. Yeah, the guys got picked with Bruno. The girls are doing pink, so it's gonna be an interesting week. The other choices we had this week, other than Bruno Mars, we could have picked. Oh, come on now. It's one of the top singers right now for country. There was a country singer. I'll think of it in a second. And then Foo Fighters was one. But I mean, Foo Fighters are great, but they don't have a ton of hits. They need to pick. Thank you, Lisa. God, you just saved me a headache. Yes, Morgan Wallen. But the thing is, Morgan Wallen, we just got done with Country Week. I could crush Morgan Wallen. I wouldn't be stressed right now if we chose Morgan Wallen, but I didn't want to make it another Country Week. We just got through it. I love country, but I think it's time we try another genre and just kind of show off some more skills. So, but this week, yes, it is Bruno Mars week. So, thanks, Logamo. It should be fun, man. Oh God, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Washburn, like I, I can't do that kind of stuff, man. I I have an unbelievable amount of people message me asking me for tips and advice and just information. Hey, I'm heading up north with my 5-year-old. I want to catch some fish. I don't ask questions. I mean, unless somebody asks me an exact location of where I'm fishing, then I don't answer right. But I'm happy to help people, whether it's jig size, plastics, live bait, whatever. People want to know things, I try to help. So I feel like that's what I'm here for. That's what my life involves. So yeah, I hate that people out there try to just make money off of everybody for that. About 15 feet, Don. Hey, Swamp Pick, how you doing, man? Long time no. All right, man. I'm doing all right. Been crushing Iosco, but with this week, this week's Bruno Mars, I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, man. You're great. It's gonna be a fun video. It really is. Like I said, the underwater footage is spectacular. I had so many come in yesterday. Especially yesterday was even better in my opinion, but I didn't land one. I lost a couple. Lost a couple today too. But just watching them come in ferocious, and even the steelhead. I missed another steelhead today that was really cool. So I got a steelhead one coming out, Washburn. It'll be out Wednesday. Steelhead and Cisco. I hope you enjoy it. Portage Lake. I don't think I've fished that one. I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever been there. Steve, what's Steve Ree Vaughn? Yeah, that's disturbing, Logmo. And see, that's another thing too that kind of makes me mad. I've seen, and ain't just him. I've seen other people. They start their YouTube thing, and then all of a sudden they think they're guides. And I mean, him starting out, he didn't even really fish much until he started the channel. That was all just his thing. So I don't know. It's ridiculous if you ask me. But yeah, especially personally, I could never be a guide. I could, I know I'd be great at it, but I don't want to show everybody my spots. That's just the thing. And I get he's showing everybody else's spots. So like, nah, no thanks. I'm happy doing my thing. Yeah, Don. That's the one I'm thinking of over there in Ludington. I fished it open water when I was a kid. We used to camp over there in Ludington, but I've never ice fished over there. Yeah, I feel it, Benny. Yeah, it can be tough. I did hear they're doing good on green right now. I think it was Rick that told me that today for the smelt. It's kind of early, but they're doing good right now in Higgins as well. Smelt fishing gets better the further you get towards spring. Like end of February, early March is top notch for smelt. That's when I usually start. I will probably get out either this week or next week and try to find some smelt just for the heck of it. But yeah, I couldn't agree more, Logmo. I couldn't. I get it, man. I wish I could, Don. I wish I could. I can't get my girls, not yet. Anyway, it's stupid. Once I get this is the thing. I don't even know. I don't like talking about my finances and stuff, but my house is almost paid off. This farm, I should be paid off in within 2 months, which is I'm so happy about that. Once that is done, I can start saving for a truck. Once I get a truck, then I'm out. Me and the girls can go wherever we want. The problem with the car, especially this time of year, is I have to have my sled in, which I have to fold the back seat, so that gets rid of that. I only got one seat. So and with the one seat right now, I can only have Gemma there on my seat. I mean, or Ruby, or it can only be one or the other. I can't have them smushing each other, but that's what I've heard, Benny. Yeah, and the cool thing, I've never fished green, but I've heard that the smelt there are a lot bigger than Higgins. In my opinion, Higgins smelt aren't quite worth it. Not the time you put in, but see, I thought, thanks, Bob. I'll have to look it up, but I thought there was a Portage Lake too in Ludington. I know Hamlin is, but I thought that Portage was the one right next to the campground, like the main campground. Chelsea Lake. Yeah, there's a lot of good lakes in Jackson. I know that area. I could go down there right now and catch an insane amount of fish. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Yeah, it's a heck of a great thing. Green's down by Grand Rapids, down that way, that side of the state. All right, Logmo. Thank you, brother. You have a good night too. And yeah, thanks, man. I hope you enjoy the Cisco Steelhead video this week. It sure was fun. Okay, close to Ludington. Gotcha. Yes, plastics. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Last year, actually, the past couple years, I've used plastics just because I'm pushing for freedom baits, right? I need to help boost their product. However, if I had to choose, I would say that you're better off for smelt with a waxworm. I don't think you can beat a waxworm for smelt. So they grab onto it better. They bite at it longer if they don't get it in their mouth. I mean, yeah. If I had to pick one thing, I would definitely use a real waxworm. Barry, I am at 149 deer heads. I also have a bear in the freezer right now, and I know I have some more deer heads coming, so it's going to be interesting. Oh, no kidding, Bob. That's funny. I didn't even realize that. Of course, like I said, I ain't fished it since I was a little kid, but yeah, that's where I'll be darned. That's where I camped as a kid. Then got some big smallies on Hamlin. Yeah, pretty crazy, Barry. Definitely wasn't expecting it. And the craziest thing, I mean, it sucks now because with the weather we're having, my bug boxes are out in the barn. The barn is not heated. I keep heat lamps in the bugs, but the problem is it's been so freaking cold that the heat lamps can't even hold the temp. They got to stay at around 80 to work good. And lately, I'd be lucky if it gets up to 70, 72. So they've slowed down. The one bug box quit altogether. They're not working at all, which is really making it hard. But I am only down to like I don't know, 15 left. I'm almost done. I've got darn near everybody's done. So I've been flying this year. Have a good night, Jeremy. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. And yeah, let me know how you like it. I need to. I really got to get back into doing some gardening videos. I do. I love gardening, but I haven't done much with the videos. But I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you, Jeremy. Have a good night. Best pond near Oscoda. Hey Burton, you must be talking about the backwaters. Um, Honestly, I don't do all that well on the backwaters. I mean, I like Alcona for perch. I mean, Foot's got its good and bad sides. The problem with the ponds is they're so big that you really got to work to find them. Cook is probably my favorite for panfish, crappies, pike. Yeah, Cook's probably my number one if I had to choose. But pike fishing, I'd say Foot Pond is probably the best for those. But big ones anyway. Cook's full of pike too, but tight-lipped. I believe it. Everything, like I said, man, normally we'd still be in the first winter bite, but no, we're not. We're midwinter right now. It's gonna be hard for a little bit. Even the perch fishing, I was killing it. Went out the other day, and not so much. Like these fish, what people don't realize half the time is these fish spend so much time under this ice. The thicker the ice gets, the less sunshine they're getting. Without the sunshine, they're losing oxygen and stuff. The weeds die, getting rid of more oxygen with the rot. I mean, everything just kind of messes it up with the ice. But uh, that's why early or late ice is great. Early spring there because the fish are starting to get all their oxygen again and they pick up. And but that is part of why I wanted to fish today for steelhead and ciscoes. Those are cold water fish. Okay, that's the best part I think about the state of Michigan is that we have a warm and cold water fish spectrum. We got so much. We got pretty much everything, and that's probably the best part of Michigan. But the fact that cold water fish, trout, salmon, cisco, whitefish, stuff like that, they don't the cold water and stuff doesn't bother them one bit. They are totally fine. They are active. They're fast. So they are probably my favorite thing to target this time of year. You're welcome, Burton. I hope you enjoyed out there. It's a lot of fun. In fact, if you watch my Michigan Outdoors episode, that's where I was. Thanks, Gene. Oh man, they fight, man. Yeah, they fight crazy good. Like I said, I never got one that big before, and catching that through the ice on a little rod, that 20 incher. Oh, it was nuts. It's funny you say that, Swamp Pit, because I can do that. I can hit the rap part and everything in that song, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to. I think last night at karaoke, I practiced 24 karat, and the only reason I'm thinking I'll do that is because there's parts in there, where you're reaching out to the girls in the crowd and stuff. So I think I can use that to my advantage. It would be the same thing with Uptown Funk, but Uptown Funk just it gets crazy high in parts. I am gonna see. I don't know much about how the DJ stuff works anymore, but I'm gonna have somebody told me to have them drop it down a notch and hopefully I can get my voice to be just right for it, but we'll see. But yeah, billionaire I can do, and I do lazy song really good. That's what I wanted to do, but I don't think the judges would be so impressed by that because it's just not as much. But hey, John, I don't know why, man. I don't know why. Who knows though? YouTube's been changing things up and doing weird stuff. So but yeah, I'm really looking forward. Like I said, guys, the smelt stuff, as far as smelt fishing, the further you get towards the end of February, the better it gets. So I will be doing that soon. This week, like I said, Wednesday, I'm going to have my first fishing video that's come out in a while. Excited about that. It's going to be a Cisco steelhead video. Got a lot of just amazing underwater footage. I haven't even got a chance to go through it yet myself. And because I just got me and Rick stayed out fishing for a bit. As soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna start working on it. So yeah, the panfish slayer rod is awesome. Yep, I forgot. Well, I haven't posted to Facebook yet, but I'll have to tag him in it. I believe it, man. It's just it's that yeah, it's that time of year, man. That's how it goes. Yeah, it's just that slow time of year. Everything slows down except the cold water. So good to see you too, Kevin. Thank you. It is definitely cold. I've been having a hard time keeping the house warm. You know what, Bob? The one place I fish, I have caught them 10 inches. Ten's my biggest, but I get a lot of like 8 to 10s in the one spot I fish. But yeah, Lake Superior I hear is great. I've never gone up there for smell. I have a lot of friends that do. Hey, what's happening, Ray? How's it going, brother? I hope you did good on Venetton the other day. We did not. That I got skunked that day. I actually got skunked on Venetton twice last week. Like I was saying a minute ago, man, this is the time of year everything slows down. So yeah, 10 inch is a gigantic smelt. They're amazing. I mean, even the eights and nines, that's phenomenal, especially eating wise. That'll fill you up quick. You know, it used to be you get a whole bunch of like Higgins smelt to me, they average like 4 or 5 inches. It's stupid. It's really hard to catch them. They're small and it takes a lot of them to make a good meal. But some of these other places, you get into them big eight to tens, and God, you get a meal out of 10 fish. It's great. Killed it today. Same area, Ray. I have never fished over that way. Now, my sister, she's been doing good on the other side of the lake. Her and Josh got 30 something 2 days ago, but then yesterday they didn't do good. So, hey, there you go. That should be interesting. You have to let me know how you do. That's crazy, Ray. That's crazy. I might have to join you out there one day because it's been slow for me. I have an interesting video coming out Wednesday though. I got my very first big Cisco through the ice today and a steelhead. So only got a few. Were you over at the crappie spot? That's something I've been dying to do. I used to know the person that lived in that big wooden house there, and I can't I can't get over there anymore. They moved to Wyoming. Oh yeah, I hear you, Bob. Like I mean, especially those the 4 to 5 inch smelt, I could eat a ton of those. But then you get those eights and nines. It's like a nice perch, really. Oh, that would be awesome, dude. Yeah, we'll have to do it, man. Yep, I got like I said, the one underwater camera. I got films and been doing good. So, oh yeah, it's been tough. Yep, the wind and the cold and everything's been rough lately. So hasn't been very. I mean, it's been hard to even want to get out fishing. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's especially knowing that I have to drag so far at most places. Yeah, it's not fun, especially in the cold. Huh. I heard they were getting crappies over there, but I mean, usually that crappie, when somebody gets into that school, it doesn't last long. They pick them apart and then they move. So who knows? I did want to show you guys this though. My sister, I kind of hate it now. She got me turned on to Timu, and I thought I'd check some things out, and just I mean, why not? Things are cheap on there. So I did buy a new cheap inline reel. I don't even know the name of this company. I'm not gonna lie. It just has like a Z on it, or it could be an N. I don't know, but it, I ordered it because it was a cheap inline. So far, without even using it, I don't. It's actually. I mean, it's not easy to spin, so I don't like that part already. But it does look like it spins pretty fast, so it might actually have a pretty good reel up. It's got a clicker too, which I don't quite understand on an inline, especially because it doesn't click in reverse. I could see if it clicked going out, because then you could use this as like a tip up reel to listen and see if something was grabbing it. But I don't know. It seems weird to have a clicker on there. But I did. I bought this little reel. Okay, actually it's got to be that. It's got to be Leo. I think it's Leo, even though it's got like a Z or something. And it did come with a little baggie to hold it in, which I'll probably never use again in my life. But it is a China made in China reel. Once I get, I'm waiting. I've got some new Walker custom rods coming. They've been in the mail for like a month, so I'm afraid they got lost. One's a Batman one, one's a Joker rod. So that's true. Yeah, smelter. Oh, they're amazing. Hey, there you go, Benny. Well, I appreciate that, John. Thank you. I just wasn't sure where it was going. I mean, I know it's funny, goofy stuff, but I just didn't know if I was getting poked fun at or how that was going. But I don't even like being considered in the same group as him. So it's like I don't know. But thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, Jason, how you doing this evening? The other thing I want to show you that I ordered from Timu this week, which will be interesting too, and I'm sure I ordered a bunch of these little frogs. Okay, the prop frog is a lot of fun. Um, uh, I didn't go today. I ended up going to Tawas Bay. Me and Rick took a trip. But I've got this prop frog right here. If you've watched my videos, I do really good with prop frogs. These are extremely cheap on Timu. I know I'm gonna have to bend these hooks out. I can tell already they sit way too flush. I mean, they sit way too flush for a bass. I'm having a hard time hooking myself. So I will bend these hooks out and try it, but I have a feeling they're going to work just fine. I bought regular frogs, floating frogs off of there last year, super cheap, and they work great. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be trying out this year. Though I actually got a whole bunch of them. I mean, they're cheap, so why not? And they come in all the all the great flavors, all the great colors that you like. So yeah, and they're, even though they're a floating bait, they make these pretty heavy. They balance them out real good with a lead weight, and just like a regular floating frog. But these are fun because you just reel them. You can stop, pause when you see something chasing it. But yeah, I think I bought 10 of them. So we'll see how these Timu frogs work here in the spring. It should be fun. No, I don't swamp pick. No, I don't. I mean, I know they put in little cleaner things in there, supposedly that's gonna like strain the stuff out of the sand. I don't know how all this works, honestly, and I I'm not even gonna think twice about it. I'm just gonna keep on eating out of there. I mean, it is what it is. So, yep, Tawas Bay. It was good. Like I said, Max, I got my first I got my first master angler Cisco today. I got a steelhead. We seen a bunch of fish. It was really cool. So no, no challenge tonight, John. I mentioned it earlier. The power was out in Lincoln, which is where my internet company is. So my internet didn't even come on until just before live. I was getting ready to just go on the phone. I really didn't think I'd be able to get on the laptop. And then all of a sudden the guy texted me. He says, "Hey, it's back on in town." And I said, "All right." So I was, yeah, pushing it tonight. I didn't think I'd get on here. So the Michigan Outdoors episode, it's me, Mike, how you doing? It's kind of hard to find it, honestly. I found it again recently. I think all I did was type in Michigan Outdoors, Asable River pike ice fishing or something, because that's what it ended up being more than anything. We were out for panfish, but it ended up becoming like a pike thing, and it was cool because we took the crew up to the Glenny Tavern, which if you're ever in Glenny, you got to eat there, especially their gourmet French fries. I like their poutine fries. Those things are amazing. But yeah, but that's what it's in, and you can find it. It's still on YouTube and stuff. So well, thank you, Jack. Thank you. Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, they're definitely funny, and that's what I love that about AI. The fact that you can do just about anything with it. But yeah, I didn't want somebody to look at that and be like, oh man, this guy must be like this guy, or they must be friends or something. And I'm like, ugh. But thank you for clearing that up. Steely Dan, isn't that a musician? I don't even know. Yeah, it's a really great episode, me, Mike. It really is. We had fun with it, and Like I said, I think we even filmed when we were in the Glenny Tavern, and Jordan Brown, that does the tech work and stuff. He was with us, and it's cool. He's got some awesome drone footage. My favorite part of that whole episode is actually when we were walking out, and we watched. He was able to catch us all walking down the ice, and this there was a bunch of us, and that was kind of the problem. It was when I was with Lake Effect. I brought them over here, and I didn't realize they were going to bring a huge team of people. We were only on 10 feet of water tops, mostly around five, and you can't have that many people on shallow water and do good. I mean, every time people walk around, they're chasing fish around, so it was not good. But we made the best out of it. We got some nice pike in that video, so all right, Jack. I'll uh I'll see what I can do afterwards. I just, somebody warned me about it. Actually, I don't even remember who texted me. Somebody texted me telling me about it, and then somebody else texted me last week saying, "Hey, you shouldn't have yourself on the AI stuff because then people can use your face," which is true. I mean, I try to be family appropriate, programming, and for all I know, people could get on there and make me do really stupid things. And I mean, a lot of that stuff. Let's be real. A lot of that AI stuff, it does look real, and there's a lot of people out there that aren't smart enough to realize it's not. So even some outlandish videos, a lot of people might look at that and think it's real. I like making the really. If I make AI, it's the goofiest AI you could imagine, and that's because I don't want people to think it's real. But yeah, Taos Bay, yeah, it's fun, and the water's so clear out there, it's pretty. It's like pool water. Dirty work. I will save that in my phone so that I can check it out. Because I have heard of Steely Dan, and I might even know a Steely Dan song, because I do know a lot of music, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, this week I'm not gonna get to pick what I want to sing this week. Well, kind of, but it's got to be Bruno Mars this week. So, like I said, if I get past this week, I'm gonna be ecstatic. But I don't feel it, guys. I don't. I mean, I hope you guys enjoy watching it. There are some incredible, talented people. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be off this week, but no matter what, I tried my best. I put myself out there. I showed people how good I can sing. The crowd does love me, and it's because I mean, I am a good singer. So, and I knew this, but and I see it's the whole point of Iosco Idol is to push people past their comfort zones and to prove just how talented you are. I mean, if you're only talented in country music, I mean, the Iosco Idol, the whole purpose is to show that you can do a little bit of everything. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna work at it though. But thanks, Jack. Oh yeah, the alligator one, that was totally real. Absolutely. Yeah, and yeah, me putting the skunk in somebody's shanty, that happened. Yeah, still paying fines for that one. Ice fishing on the beach in Florida. Yep, just sitting on a layer of ice, literally fishing through the sand. Totally real. Can't fake that. The only reason I quit, and trust me, I enjoyed posting that kind of stuff for you, but I was getting so much hate back, it was stupid. I mean, I still have a bunch saved up on my phone that are really funny, but I was getting all this stupid stuff about. I got people trying to tell me too that AI, which I don't understand this, but how AI is using up our water sources, like it takes wa- um, fresh water to run these plants for AI. I don't know. None of it. It kind of blows my mind. It's like aliens in tinfoil hat kind of stuff. But I don't know. To me, technology is technology. It's just getting bigger, and it'll always get bigger. I think people probably freaked out when the internet became a first thing. So, oh yeah, yeah, the sharks were real. Yeah, I'm actually cleaning some in my bug box right now. Gonna be a cool shark skull. Yeah, it is, John. Yeah, and I get it. That's the whole point of it. You gotta like I said, we could have picked Morgan Wallen this week. Us guys got to choose between Morgan Wallen, Foo Fighters, or Bruno Mars, and we ended up picking Bruno Mars because we knew we just got done with Country Week. The judges aren't going to be ecstatic if we do another country singer. So Honestly, Bob, I probably would. Rick has seen my angry side more times than I can count. He knows how I get around people. That's why I like being alone, and like that's why when we fish, I try to get us out away from people, but people always show up. But yeah, I could totally do that. I actually made a video. I don't think I ever posted it. I made one where I released a skunk in Walmart. Oh, it's epic. And yeah, like I said, I've got some really funny ones on my phone, but I don't know, we'll see. People complain. So yep, now you got me thinking of grumpier old men there, Bill. It's funny you say that though, because when I'm not proud of this. When I worked at Old Orchard Park campground, I had a few friends that worked there. They were girls from high school. And I used to, even though we had an outhouse, I used to go in there to the office bathroom, blow it up, walk out. The one I was so close with and we screwed around all the time, just funny stuff that I would leave without flushing just to mess with her. The one day after work, I left and something smelled so bad. And I'm driving and I whipped off a river road. All of a sudden, I see her beeping, laughing, and flipping me off out the window. I'm like, what the heck's going on? And sure enough, under my seat was rotten fish. She must have gotten them from a camper or something, but there was some rotten rock bass under my seat. And that smell didn't go away for a while. It was rough, but touche. She got me on that one. I didn't do it again after that either. I wasn't pressing my luck. That girl's crazy. Thanks, Max. Thank you. Yeah, I agree, man. The haters. That's the thing, though. Like, I have a hard time taking all the hate, especially the ignorant ones, and I don't know. It's just not good on me. So, yeah, yeah, I agree. I mean, the AI stuff. I don't know. To me, it's just fun, but some people just hate it. So, Granny riding a dirt bike. There's some good ones. I mean, I get it. I do understand some of the hate. Like I've seen guys out there posting videos of them catching 10-pound bass. They make it look so real that people actually believe them, and then they feed into that like they're some master fisherman. But that was my favorite one, me Mike. That was my favorite, and it got the most views. I still can't believe how many views that baited deer one got me. That was crazy. And the nuts thing about it is even though like that one got I want to say over 15,000 views or something, I was only making on average around maybe 10 bucks per short after a lot of views. So you don't make much, especially considering how much I can make, usually around 30 bucks or so for one YouTube video. So it's definitely more worthy. No, I know, Bill. I know it's sad. It really is. But it's crazy. I should one of these days I'll probably become that channel where I start posting all the negative Nancy's out there. I'll start saving screenshots of their stuff and I'll just run an entire thing and I'll play a whole comedy game on them, but we'll see. Yeah, yep, I agree, Bob. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, so AI stuff, you can make it look so real that people just totally believe it, and I get it. But one thing I will say, like the brand I was using was Sora that I used to make them with. You can always tell it's an AI video if you see a Sora stamp. If you're watching a video and you see where it says Sora anywhere on that video, it's AI. I don't care how real it looks. I don't care how much you might think it's real. If it says Sora, it is fake. I mean, there are a couple programs out there that don't use the stamp marks on there, so they can get away with it. But if you see Sora, it's fake, 100%. Attack of the Squirrels, yeah, that was a good one. Yep, I really like that one. I just answered your question before I seen it, Max. Yeah, Sora. Yep. There's also see the funny thing is like my phone is probably one of the most outdated out there. This thing, I think it's 2017. It's an old phone. And they did make a Sora 2, which is even better and you can make longer videos with and stuff, but my phone's not compatible. It's not compatible with very many things at all, which I'm okay with. I mean, I use it and it works, gets me from point A to point B. That's all that matters. But yep, I agree, Bob. Yeah, I mean, some of them they get me too, and sometimes I question myself. I'll watch a video and I'll be like, That's too crazy to be real, but I mean, honestly, you never know. Crazy things happen every day. But I want to say thank you again to everybody on here that has been watching my singing videos and stuff. I will be making an entire video. I'm going to shorten up the live and make a video from week 3. It's been a lot of fun, but I want to thank you guys that have been watching it and been commenting on it, and those of you that have showed up for it. It blows my mind. Some of you that showed up. Max, he came all the way from Detroit to watch me, so it was really something, and it's great to see you guys out there. And it helps me. It gives me courage when I'm up there. So it's not easy. There's been almost and sometimes over 300 people in that establishment that I'm singing to. It's like a concert. It's insane. So Bass and Buck, what's happening, brother? Thank you much, man. I appreciate you, and it was great having you out. I'm glad you guys had fun. Um, It's free to a point. I paid for it because you're only like it gives you a certain I think it's like 5 free AIs a day or something like that. I paid for it so I'd have unlimited, but and now here I am. I paid for it and I'm not even using it. I need to get past the idiots and start just posting them again because they are fun. That's pretty easy, Don. You can't fake a catch video. I mean, that's the thing too. Like, sometimes if people try to show me a photo of something, I can always question it in my mind because it's very easy to fake a photo. You cannot fake a full on video catch, especially when you got Rick sitting next to me talking and stuff. There's just no way. Thanks, Max. It's gonna be a good video, it is. Yeah, the people did great. Plus, it was duet night, man. For those of you that got to watch, me and Joe, one of the other contestants, we did "I'm Gonna Miss Her," which, if you didn't know already, that is a Brad Paisley fishing song. So it is right up my alley. And it wasn't even my idea. It was Joe's idea to do that song. I told him we should do "Beer for My Horses," which is also great. But no, we ended up doing I'm gonna miss her, which was fun because like in the beginning of it, I remember I turned and looked at him. I said, have you been out fishing lately? He's like, no, not much. I said, yeah, me neither. My girl's trying to tell me I can't fish anymore. I might have to get rid of her. And then song starts. It's great. So we did a killer job. We were not judged on the duets. We were judged for our solos later on, which I killed. I did great on the solo. I did Wagon Wheel, Darius Rucker, and I do really well on that one. But this week I have to get out of my comfort zone. I have to do something. I can't promise it's going to be good. I have a feeling I'm going to do terrible, but I'm going to try. I'm going to start practicing probably tonight while I work on a deer head, and I'm going to try to perfect it. I mean, you can only perfect things if you practice. So I probably should, Scott. Yeah, because I'm a writer too. I like to write. I mean, I won. I was the first one to ever win the Asable River Words contest in at Oscoda High School, which that is a for every school along the Asable River that they all compete in that, and I won that, and I made it. It was a fly fishing story that I wrote. It was all just a fake story, but it was something fun, and I ended up winning that. So that was my senior year. Hey Jack, I'm doing good, buddy. How about you? Oh, that sucks, Scott. It's hard too. You gotta. I'm gonna be honest, guys. If you want to get to Idle, you got to get there early. I've been personally, even though I'm in it and I've got a table reserved for 15 people, I get there. It doesn't start till 8, and I get there at like 6:30 because it gets packed. It gets hard to move around in there. I mean, that part of it sucks, but the show itself is pretty incredible. In fact, the way it works is if you win, if you're one of the top 3 this year, you can't compete next year. But if I really don't think I'm going to be top 3, and I'm okay with that. If I don't, I'm just going to do it again next year. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah. Plus Rick was holding the camera, so yeah, can't fake that. There's no way to AI that. Or all the underwater footage, man. I mean, I've got hours. I got to go through hours of footage that is incredible. Cisco's and steelhead and stuff like that. I'm surprised though, being at Tawas Bay, we didn't see any walleye today. But yeah, it did, Bill. Yeah, it actually was longer than the week before. I don't agree with that either. I know they're trying to keep the patrons in there as long as they can to make more money. I understand that's what they do as a business, but I don't like to stay up that late either, to be honest. Like midnight, I don't like that. If we left at 11, I'd be all right. But Yep, plan, plan, plan. I'm gonna work at it. It's all I can. I mean, you can only do so much with the voice God gave you, but I'm gonna stretch it out and see what I can do. So yeah, absolutely, Max. Yeah, and we got busier this week than we were that week. It was nuts. Yep, selling drinks. You know it. All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off of here, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna practice a little bit on the song while I'm skinning out a deer head, get some stuff done, and I'm gonna work on the video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, this weekend or this Wednesday, I will have a Cisco steelhead ice fishing video. Phenomenal. A lot of great underwater footage and stuff. So hope you enjoy it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will chat with you guys again next Sunday. Stay tuned. Let's see how we do on